Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it. Made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on a false image. UPK home court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminist symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for is when the earth inherited by the piss fall. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no picks or no cards to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga. Let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50. I should now awake and sleep a seal. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Now taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat unless she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastating, I'm calculating my next move. UPK will real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for pause, that'll get you bruised. My niggas home ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your mood on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog. Down by the letter, and live by that protocol. Walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like I'm a war resist, or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure. Election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. On go like a German shepherd. Young and a restless, swear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
Purchase your tracks today.
It's funny, what is it?
So special.
This shit is endless. What I speak is the truth. I don't care if it's offensive. 12 rounds hit hard, and this shit gon' go the distance. Way to exit cool, but wait till you see the interest. Know that we them niggas when we walk inside the entrance. Put me as the GOAT, you should be honored to get a mention. All my clips is standard, but I still get extensions. Switch on the big 30, sound like when it's spitting. Album so hot, I had to give them an extension. One West till they bury me. Yeah, that's the commitment. Don't trust the soul, niggas purring on the hissing. Been winning so much, they didn't think I put the fix in. Get the game to go my way, they gon' thinking that I rigged it. If I say it in my raps, I would do it or I lived it. What you say in your raps is entertainment, you just kidding. Hard times, I got tired of being broke, so I fixed it. This pole get the job done. Nigga, this is stick shit. What I speak is the truth, I don't care if it's offensive. The life that I chose, no turning back, we in this. They don't understand till we tell them no forgiveness. Rain on them, 40 days, 40 nights, shit is endless. What I speak is the truth, I don't care if it's offensive. This the life that we chose, no turning back, we in this. They don't understand when we tell them no forgiveness. Rain on them 40 days, 40 nights, this shit is believe in reincarnation, so you know this endless. I'm solidified and stamped, that's why I walk with a signet. Build it from the ground up, did it all independent. Don't put your head in my business, to the wall I'm appended. They say I walk around like I'm perfect, bitch, I'm sinless, blameless. And if you ain't the same, I'm against it. Was born with the shit, the other half, I'm just gifted. 20 on me, wish a nigga would so I could spend it. Start from the branch that I ain't at the soil you. Got a pair on me, that'll leave your family tree for you. Can't catch you, then I get your man, make him lure you. The only comp is me, and I'm trying to be cordial. I feel like I'm royal, you interchange with the mind. I love a 10 with a sexy walk, but I take a switch with a 9. Gear up and go crazy when they tell me it's time. Empty the whole clip to the last shot like the game on the speak is the truth. I don't care if it's offensive. The life that I chose, no turning back, we in this. They don't understand till we tell them no forgiveness. Rain on them 40 days, 40 nights, shit is endless. What I speak is the truth, I don't care if it's offensive. It's the life that we chose, no turning back, we in this. They don't understand when we tell them no forgiveness. Rain on them 40 days, 40 nights, this shit is endless. I'ma show them it's a difference. I'ma only say this once, you better listen. When West is where it started, so you know that's where it finished. We got one main objective, nigga, let's complete the mission. We explaining what the who, lead them bitches in they feelings. Snub on me, only time I put my nose inside your business. I don't want my gun to show, so I wear my shirt bigger. This is our world, cause if this was your world, I'd be the villain. Break his whole block down, all I gotta do is spin and stuff in Mac Shell drums. Turn your crib to Sunday dinner. You don't live here, you visit, this my shit, it's a difference. I don't do lean, Lobos in my cup is what I'm sipping. I don't do dreams, I just say a prayer, go and get it. And it all work out, you know this ain't for play, this ain't for fun. I've been destined for this shit, niggas know that I'm the one. This shit can go 100 yards, you would think I kicked the punt. You would think I had a flare gun on go, you niggas run. They like he an Israelite, all he rap about is guns. Bitch, I'm an Israelite that own a lot of guns. What that nigga said who? Tell him watch the grind. Yeah, you must be crazy if you ever think of stopping mine. Knock all of the chains out you niggas, make them drop a dime. The tourist hold 12, it is not a zodiac sign. Piss me off, get me in my bag, make me drop a bomb, drop a nuke, make the world freeze. I can stop the time. Watch what you do, cause once you do it, you can't press rewind. On purpose, I do the opposite, so nigga cross the line. This is different. I ain't looking for trouble, but on point, case you think I rap. Turn him to a vegetable, lead this nigga cabbage patch. No new niggas with me, if you see him, then they got my back. Got it out the mud, big stepping, you can see the tracks. Follow me, I can teach you something, have her see relax. If you gonna speak on anything, just make sure it's fact. It's a difference, we are not the same, help them notice that. Pay attention, watch how we move, we can know we can't. Hang around all real niggas, then we move as one. This ain't Fortnite, get into it, ain't no 1v1. The smoke I bring to you, you can't take it in with your lung. Life about warfare, we just make it look fun. She asked what kind of oil I got on, I told her give him some. What's the only real niggas left, you better get you one. Chicken shop, giving out wings if I pull a drum. It's a difference, you better watch your words before you eat your tongue. Break the whole plate, not a trace nor leave a crumb. Ice falling off the watch and chain like it's freezer burn. Daring somebody to say my name, I would eat to him. Loyalty means everything, so I don't eat with them.
Start out 125th Street, Harlem, New York. What is hitting for Israel? Y'all know it's the Sabbath. Y'all know we don't play around on the Sabbath. We ain't about to be oppressed or chumped on the Sabbath. There we go. All right, something's a little dark over here. Let's see if I can spot this. You might get to slide up over here, Corey. You guys can come and grab it. Israel, y'all know I'm famous for moving these lights. Y'all know I'm famous for this thing, man. I always do this. I gotta stop. Gotta stop. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna move this one over here. Now, y'all stay tuned, man. Oh, the mic might have went out. I ain't too sure, but we good to go. Y'all know I'm famous for messing with these lights. I think I do this every single class, man. Every single class is always set up, and then here I come. Like I'm goddamn Steven Spielberg or somebody, other than damn devils moving and touching stuff. Be touched. Yeah, I mean, gotta raise your hand. Remember that. You have some discipline. Now, with that being said, what we're gonna do today is this. I ain't gonna, come on, y'all. Bear with you, brother. A little bit of bear with you. All right. So what I want to do today is this, right? I want to show us all, right, how to form our words as far as sentence-wise. Now, we usually form sentences, right? We do that a lot where we form a sentence, but I want to actually do word by word. Now, let me try to see if y'all can see this. I'm going to try to see if y'all can see this. To the way where I can darken my screen, it might be better. No, that's too damn dark. All right, I might gotta make it brighter. All right, cool. Now, I sent this to a brother. All right, now you can't actually see the words, but you can see what's there. All right, this is the Hebrew. This is prefixes, right? Then I sent some suffixes as well, which I call connecting words. These are words that connect either to the front, or in this case, we use the suffix to the back of a root word. All right. So, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick some words from the Isupk. We got a list of words. Email me mariahupk@gmail.com. The water. mariahupk@gmail.com for the Hebrew info. Just say Salaga, sir. I'm trying to get the Hebrew info. All right. And you shouldn't have no issue getting it. I found a new way to do it where I can get it to everybody so y'all don't have to keep getting permission. I screenshotted this. Captain Soccer War actually gave me this idea to try to screenshot it and then send it out. So what I'm going to do is from now on, I'm going to just upload the screenshots and send them to y'all. All right. And then from there, you'll just save it as an image, which shouldn't be no issue. So we're gonna go here and look into the words. We're gonna go through the vocabulary. Now just somebody pick a letter from the American alphabet. A to Z. Go ahead. A. That's kind of easy. But you picked it, so we'll go with that. We'll go with A. That's an obvious one.
You have to download.
Let me see.
Download it from the Play Store.
Okay, so now this is what we're gonna do. Since you picked the letter A, I'll pick a word. Let's do one that we say all day. I mean that we say every day. We say all right every day. All right is Basadar. Basadar. Now, as y'all can see, I don't know if y'all can see this, but it also has the what you call it? The ancient Hebrew. Basadar, right? Basadar means all right. Now, we're gonna form a word. We'll form all right in a sentence. I also meant to send a brother Anya, which we'll get into right now. But Anya is I or I am, and that's with no sense because I should right. This is the good joint from out the Shamar desk. Barzal.
Not
You just grab it. All right. Oh yeah, this is good. All the way here. But whenever the character the letter is at the beginning of a root word, it means I or I am, but it's future tense. It say I will do this. All right. Or I am willing, in the future to do this. So meaning I will in the future. Whenever you see the character tha and then ya at the end of a root word, it's saying I am, I or I am, but it's past tense. Like to say I was or I did this. You know what I mean? So that's just an example. But so you got the character I that goes at the beginning of the root word, like for the tribe of Apari, Ephraim. I put Aram. Like, all right. Pa, Ra, Ya, and then the character Ma, but you know that they're connected. Yom. So Pa, Ra, Yom. Right? Is I or I will. Right? It's I/I am. But it's also future tense to say I will. This is the, I don't know if y'all can see this. This is the, I put this here to say it's future tense. Right? This is indicating the future. I am. Par is fruit. Par is fruit. Yum is plural. Alright? Yum is plural. So for the tribe of Ephraim, that name means I am fruitful. I am fruitful, meaning a lot of fruit, plural fruit. But I am fruitful, and it's also considering the future tense. Because you name a baby this, he ain't fruitful when he come out the damn womb. He ain't touching nothing but his mama.
That's right.
And that's just messy. You understand? So what it's saying that he's going to be fruitful. But it's also saying I am fruitful. So not only that when you become a man, he's going to be fruitful, but all of my seed is going to be fruitful. You feel me? Like I am fruitful. And it's in the future tense. Now, designing a name, that's a whole different story. Names can be, names is a different category. Because you can sort of remember our culture and our language is not like, I'm standing over here. It's not like how you say, it's not like a person's culture. Like our culture ain't slavery. You must do it this way, Barzal. That's not our culture. It's like, oh man, get away from me. That's Israel. Israel is, no, get the F away from me, and then it's a fight. Our language, our culture is not like that. Our culture ain't made to. We got a day where nobody can tell you what to do. I mean, that should give you the cool. Got a day where can't nobody tell you nothing. Period. I mean, you know, as far as an employer goes, you know what I'm saying? So that's not, we're not made to oppress each other. So with that being said, when it comes to names and different things, that's where we get slang from as well. We're allowed to change and do things our way. We got that freedom. So names is a little bit more different, all right? But that was a good example as well. So now, you see how this was put together with I being the prefix, right? This would be the prefix right here, and then the suffix would be yom, because it goes at the end. The prefix goes at the beginning, the suffix goes at the end. And this word par, P-A-R, because remember it's pa, ra, yum. There you go. Just let him work it out. When you get tied in on the floor, you get up. You know what I mean? So, apariyam, right? Apari. This para is fruit. It's fruit. So this is the actual root word. But we added which is I or I am, right? And then we added yum at the end, which is plural. And that formed the phrase. All right? And that formed the phrase off of the word para. All right? So, that being said, La Yasha'Allah, okay? That being said, now we're going to start to put some words together. And the word that I chose Basadar, which means all right. Now, I mean, we say it's all right. You know what I mean? It's all right. Let's put that phrase together. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put together the phrase, it's all right. All right, or I is in black people's culture, right? It's all right. It's like that. I don't know how you spell that, if I spelled that right. But that's how we're going to do it. Now, the prefix, we're going to put prefix over here, right? So prefix, bang, and then we'll put a line here, how they teach us in school, we'll put the suffix, right? If you don't know, the suffix is at the end, prefix is at the beginning. I should have switched it around. Let me do that because Hebrew goes, y'all know Hebrew goes from right and goes to the left. Starts at the right, goes to the left. So what we'll do here is we'll put the suffix. Alright. And then over here, we'll put prefix. Prefix up because the beginning is going to be on this side anyway. Alright. Prefix, suffix. Alright. Now, so I chose the word basadar. Alright. Basadar means all right. So the word that we're going to use is today is all right. Is all right. Alright. I got all right. Nobody peep that? Pretty sure y'all online, right? So all right. So everything is all right. Maybe it's AL, right? All right. Ain't it ALRIT? Yeah, figured that. I'm thinking about the word all. All right, it's all right. I should just put I. Like we say, I should just put it's I. Let's do it, right? So, basadar. Right, we'll start with the root word. Ba, da, and then you got the character ra here. But the character da and the character ra are connected, so it's dar. Alright, so basadar. Right, so we got that right there. So we're gonna put this first. Ba, sa, da. We know it means all right. But if we want to say it's all right, we slide over here. I'm gonna try to stay out the way. I'm gonna sort of just be near the mic. But if we want to say it's all right, this is what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to put it on there. Now, we don't have to. Remember what I said about the slang? We don't actually have to. We can be like, all right. So what I want to do is put it on there. Right now, I seen they used hawa. I think we went over this last week where it had it on in there, and it was hawa. Right? Yeah, hawa. Go ahead, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. So when you put the you put the da. So isn't how we got King David's initial da?
Yep. Say it again.
Isn't that how King David got his initial because the da, right? Yeah. So how did that happen?
So how did King David's meaning design his own signature?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you. It's a good question.
I don't know. So
Let me show them this first, real quick. This so y'all can know how right there. It's it. Says it. I know it's a little blurry, but y'all can pretty much see it. How is it. All right. So I want to show y'all that first before I go through the shit. All right. So you can so King David's name is Da. Now, remember what I spoke about the freedom in Israel? Like how we got slang. So anybody has the right to design their own name. I mean, like, as far as when you write it, like, nobody chooses their own name, but as far as when you write it how you, like, you know what I mean? He chose to put a triangle here and a triangle here. That's it. That's his signature. That's how he chose it. I'll give you an example. My name is Marah, M-A-R-A-H. Ma, Ra, and Ha, right? So Ma, Ra, and then Ha. Ma, and then Ra and the character Ha is connected, so it's Marah instead of Marah. All right. Now, I do my signature real simple. It's like this. That's how I like it. It's easy. I like that. I can do this a million times all day. You know what I mean? I actually want to do some shirts with my signature on it, just all over it. You know what I mean? So everybody got the right to do it. Now, if I could, hold on, lock it. It's me right here. Put my phone on mute. If I could, this is how I felt comfortable doing it. So everybody has their own freedom to do it. You can do it however you want it. And that's pretty much it. Go ahead.
You ever teach me how to write my name in Hebrew?
All right, yeah. But you have to get a Hebrew name first. Yeah. And then show you how to write it in Hebrew, and then you can design your own signature. All right, so right now we got Basadar. And if we want to say, which means all right, put this under here. I'm going to just put I. Just like that. It means I. Everything is good. All right? Now, with that being said, if I wanted to say it's all right, I would have to say Hawa'a Basadar. Hawa'a, and then Basadar. And now I'm saying it's, I'm gonna put it over here. Because Hebrew goes from right to left. It's all right. You know what I mean? I would usually just put it regular, but just to give y'all a good understanding. It's all right. Hawa'a Basadar. All right. Hawa'a Basadar. It's all right. Everything is good. Right? You can say all good. Now, let me give you an example of all good. That'll be the second word since we know this word. Right? We'll really just be learning the word all, which we're about to do. So the prefix really wasn't a prefix in this case, and there was no suffix. We just added the word it. Because remember, in our language, I don't gotta say Hawa'a Basadar. Because you might just be chilling in the wheel, let somebody walk past you, pedestrian, they be like, water. You be like Basadar, meaning it's all good, it's all right. Or you can say it's all good. This is what we're about to go into next. So you had a question? No. All right, no sweat. So we're going to it's all good. So we know the word tawa, and then ba, tawa, right? You know that tawa means good. So once again, if we say all good or it's all good, actually we move to wild, so I'm gonna show you the formal meaning, sort of the proper way, and then show you just the straight up Israel way, which is the slang way. Tawab. All right. So you got Tawab, which is good, right? And then you also, so if you want to say all good, you can say Kal, because that's the word for all or every, which is K-A-L, like Kal. Not like Kyle, K-O-C-O-W, but Kal, like K-A-L. Are you about to say Kali? Kal. And this is all. This word also means every and any. So I'll just say Kal Tawa, meaning all good. Or Now this means all good, and it also means it's all good. The same way the other one meant it's all good, but I actually did it the formal way. I didn't have to put the word hawa'ah for it to say it's all right. Remember in the example, I just said basadar. For the pedestrian, I said basadar, meaning it's all right. Same thing with this, kal tawab. You know what I mean? Kal tawab is all good. Or I could have said hawa'ah. Hawa'ah, kal tawab. Now that's the formal way. I put hawa'ah. See? You draw. I'll be moving too fast. I put hawa'ah. So it's hawa'ah, kal tawab. Now this is more so if you just imagine today's time, some cat, Israelite cat from Beverly Hills, family, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air type of, Carlton. You trying to teach him slang, he might say, hawa'ah kal tawab. Like, yeah, it's all good. You know what I mean? He might not be the cat to be like Basadar. You know what I mean? It's you straight. Because Basadar would mean you straight. It's all good. You know. It's a million, you know what I mean? It's whatever the vibe, the spirit is. That's why in Israel, give me the scripture bars always say, try the spirit by the spirit. Because so many fake Israelites get this goddamn precept misconstrued. And that's why you got white people in your goddamn congregation. Dumb. Go ahead. Barzal Salak.
Africans.
Huh?
You end up having Africans in your congregation.
And then you end up having murderous, rapist Africans, the goddamn real African Jeffrey Dahmer in your goddamn congregation. You start focusing on the gayest color that you could wear ever and focus on the spirit, and you wouldn't let those damn crazy heathens in your congregation. But once you leave the UPK, like they did so many years ago, the spirit leaves with you, brother. The spirit leaves with you. It's because you know you're an Israelite does not mean that you in the truth. Everybody in the Bible knew they was Israelites. That's why they fought over the goddamn grace from Christ. Because the Gentiles who knew they were Israelites felt like, yes, finally I'm able to come back. And then the ones in Jerusalem was like, no, nigga, you're not able. And that was a beef. But they all knew they was Israelites. Which is why the Gentiles presented a great argument against the ones in Jerusalem. Because they said, well, y'all sinning in Jerusalem. So how the hell are you following the Lord? And we outside, but we not sinning. What, aren't we following the Lord more than you? Go ahead,
How come we got a bunch of fake people that are African, but no, they're not from the 12 tribes of Israel?
I just explained it because people get this precept. It's called try the spirit by the spirit. I don't know if you got it, Barzo.
Oh God, this is the book of 1 John, chapter 4 and verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit.
What did it say?
Beloved.
Go ahead.
God. Believe not every spirit.
Don't believe every spirit. I'm an Israelite. I told my Israelite, my father told me I was an Israelite back in Uganda. He said I am an Israelite. Okay, your dad, what was your dad's dad? He was in Africa. Well, how the F are you an Israelite? Because he said I am a Jew. Did he say his dad was a Jew? No, his dad is an African. Then you're not a Jew. It's easy. You know what I mean? Just because the Spirit says I'm an Israelite, Barzal, tonight I'm Chinese. You see how dumb that sounds? Yes. I'm Chinese. You got any real Chinese family? No, but the people Chinese still love me. It's stupid, man. I was raised by Chinese people. That don't make you Chinese, my man. So many people try that, especially that damn $5 Indian garbage. Oh yeah, my mom's half Cherokee. What's your dad? Straight up devil. You know what I mean? Anyway, but the Bible says this: don't believe every spirit. Read it again.
Beloved, believe not every spirit.
Don't believe every spirit. Go ahead.
But try the spirits, whether they are of the Most High. Because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Now, here's the reason why you got to try the spirit. One, because you will get beguiled thinking that some cat is a prophet and he's not. Also, two, because there are false prophets, your false prophet leader may accept a non-Israelite because he believes whatever the hell he believes, instead of examining the spirit of that person. When you come into the ISUPK and you got one person that is not an Israelite, meaning you what people would call mixed, because your dad is an Israelite but your mom is not, you have to go through a horrendous, a vicious examination, which you can be denied for before you come in here. Because we ain't going for that. You're just not going to say, yeah, my mom is such and such, though. Because we're going to look at you like, okay, well, hold on, Salaki, brother, are you in this from? This is Jim. Concept teacher. Yes, I'm downstairs. Lies, I have it. Kind of what I do this, sir. Oh, yes, but it's Locky. We working on Black Watch and all that, so we're trying to get some stuff together. But yeah, back to what I was saying. You're not just gonna come in and everything is cool, because you might have the spirit of your mama up in you. Yeah, your dad might be Israel, and that's cool. But if you ain't really got no real proof that your dad is Israel, that could be a problem. Or you might feel some type of way because your dad is an Israelite. Remember that Dave Chappelle, the black KKK man? He could come into the truth, or he could come in and get his all killed. Because deep down inside, he is not an Israelite, even though he is. He loves the oppressor more than his own people. You got to be aware of that. But you come to class and there's somebody that'll break your effing neck if you need it broke. Give that a hand. Allow y'all to that. Somebody do it. Somebody throw you down them damn steps. You know what I mean? Kick you right in your behind out the door. With love of Jesus, like that pastor said. He said in Jesus' name, right? All right, get the hell out of here. But with that being said, that's why they accept phony people, because they don't know how to try the spirit. They just go for anything. You gotta examine the person. We watch people who mom and dad are Israelites when they come in. If you cuckoo out your goddamn mind and take your medication, we are looking at you with 5 eyes and 8 more in the back of our head. Like, who are you? What are you about? Is this just something for you to, get away from, the chains and locks that life has put on you because you're a maniac? Or are you serious about learning this truth? Because you can be out your mind and be serious about the Lord. And we need all of them, because they're going to be the ones kicking you in your ass out the door. They're going to be the first one to get up and say, I got it. We're going to be like, brother, oh, damn. All right, get him off of him. You're trying to tell the brother, don't hit him. You know what I mean? Can't yell out in the classroom, somebody grip him up and throw him outside. You got to be like, slow down, brother. He was trying to give you a chance. We need them. But we also need them in order. You know what I mean? On their medication and clear mind and doing what they got to do. So now, let's do some more words. All right. Now, those two, they were sort of bad examples in the sense of we didn't actually form the word, we just formed the phrase. Right? How about this? Let's do the word parak, which means joint. Wait. Let's do judgment. Mashapat. All right, mashapat. Let's do judgment. All right. Let's do judgment. So, what do you want to say? We can say his judgment. His judgment. Right? Because the oppressor, his judgment. So the word is judgment. I'm gonna put that up there. So now the word is mashapat. Ma-sha-pat. Character ta, masha-pat, that's ta, and the character pa and the character ta are connected. All right, this is how you pronounce it. Ma-sha-pat. It means judgment. Now, we want to say his judgment. So, if you don't know, the character wa at the end of a root word means his. Mashapat wa. Alright? So now it's mashapat wa, and now it is his judgment. Right? His judgment. So the prefix will be, or the suffix will be wa, and it would equal his. All right. Put a little line here so don't get too out of the ordinary. So his, and that's the character Y at the end. Character Y. His judgment. Because the character Y at the end of a root word, or the character Y as a suffix, means his. Now, this is also, how can you say it? There's two ways to do this next one that I'm about to show you. There's two ways. This is a good example. First, I'll do the slang way first. So remember, this is slang. So then we're going to go into the formal. This could also mean they, I'll put in there. I want to wait for there. We'll just use this one. That would just be a little bit too advanced in the slang. This would mean they judge. Right? So, and this is what I'll T-H-E-Y, they. Now remember, this is the slang. Now I didn't change nothing, but you did see that it changed from his to they. It went from his judgment to they judgment. How was that? Because why, when it's at the end of a root word, the main way it's used is his. But you'll notice reading the Bible, reading the ancient Hebrew, reading the Assyrian Hebrew, you can physically see the slang. That's why I always go to the Blue Letter Bible, because you can see it. You cannot deny what is there. It is written that way. You cannot deny the power, meaning the powers created heaven and earth. And then it makes sense when you read, let us make man in our image. It started with an us, and then it's in us later. No, there is not more than one God, but then you learn from slang and learn from reading the Bible that powers still refers to the Most High powers. The Most High's power. The Most High's powers are incredible. Right? When you ask somebody, hey, that's a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. He has what? Go ahead. He has powers. You a superhero? Oh, you got powers?
Right.
You, one person. I got powers. I can fly. You want to see? Nah, let me stop. But see how everybody understood that? Everybody got it like, okay. So the Most High's powers, or the Most High powers, is talking about one man. But in that specific thing, it is talking about the Lord, and then it goes into, it's talking about the angels, but the angels had the order from the Lord, which is why it says, and the Lord saw it, and it was, go ahead.
Worse.
No, it was good.
Oh.
Give me the scripture, Barzal, if you don't mind. Genesis 1, first chapter.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
In the beginning, the powers created the heaven and the earth. Go ahead.
And the earth was without form.
Go ahead.
And void.
Go ahead.
And darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of the Most High moved upon the face of the waters.
Go ahead.
And God said, let there be light.
Go ahead.
And there was light.
So now the powers said, let there be light. This powers who created the heaven and the earth is different from the powers who said, let there be light. Yeah, here's how you'll know. Read on.
And God saw the light.
And the power, or the powers, saw the light. Go ahead.
That it was good.
And
the Most High divided the light from the darkness.
The word that you translated as Most High, what word was it?
God.
And God saw that it was what?
And God saw the light, that it was good.
Now, they're using the same word, Alahai. Let me break it down for you. Allah. It's a word that means power. All right? Or powers, which we're about to get to. Allah, Salaki. Here it goes right here. Allah, and then you got Yum. Now it means powers because of this Yum right here at the end. But this word, Allah, means the power. Or power. It was mistranslated as God, right? So you got La, and then you got Ha, and then at the end you have Yum. So this word was the actual power, and then this was the plural for his strength, right? Or for the angels who are called the powers. We are man, but we're called the angels. Captain Shapar went to a class about that yesterday. Go ahead.
So how come we say that he was almost similar to the dang Arabs trying to copy us?
Because we taught them that. Nobody, I mean, you know what I mean? We taught them Allah. We didn't teach them God's name. But we did teach them Allah. Because that's what we call, right there, that you can see in the Bible, Allah. Or Allahayim, meaning the powers. And the powers saw that it was good. Now, skip me down to let us make man in our image. Should be down like 26. 1 and 26 or 24. 1 and 24 or 1 and 26.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 26. And God said, let us make man in our image.
And the powers said, let us make man in our image. Powers, man, our image, right? So the powers said, let us make man, meaning plural man, man and women, in our image. Go up to verse 24. Read to me what 24 says.
And God said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind.
Go ahead.
Cattle and the creeping thing.
Go ahead.
And the beasts of the earth after his kind.
Go ahead.
And it was so.
Now, you got the creatures and everything. Go ahead.
And God made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and the cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good.
Now, the pot, just so you know, you got to stay focused with this because it's going back and forth from the angels to the Lord. Angels to the Lord. Angels to the Lord. Because if you don't know slang, you will be completely effing lost and think that it's just the angels. But even if it was just the angels, they got the order from the Lord, and it goes into that in the second chapter. But we didn't even get there yet. Let's just stick right here. It's going back because when somebody saw, remember, just think about a job. Think about construction, right? Our Isupk brothers. You got the people that are building the house, and then you have a man who is the power, who is the authority, who says, I like that. Or says, I don't like that. Now, keep reading, Barzal.
Verse 26.
Yep.
And God said, let us make man in our image.
And the powers said, let us make man in our image. Plural. The powers, right? Which is this one right here. Elohim. Let us make man in our image. Go ahead.
God. After our likeness.
After our likeness. Because if God is one man, then how the hell is it? It's saying God said this in English, but in Hebrew, it's the powers. Go ahead, meaning the angels. Go ahead.
And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over all the creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image.
So God created what?
Man in his own image.
What just happened there?
God created man in his own image.
So the powers created man in his own image. Now, if y'all was staying focused, who's talking here? Go ahead.
The Most High, sir.
Okay, not literally, because it's literally Moses talking. But who is Moses is narrating. So who is it when it say who is God in this context? Y'all can type it in online. Who's God in this context? Go ahead.
Is it Yahweh Shai Mashiach?
No. No. I mean, the reason I'm saying no like that is because that was an incredible answer. And it takes somebody on another level to understand that. But it's not exactly the answer, right? Who could it be? Just think about it. Go ahead.
Is it God?
Give him a hand. It's the only answer. But remember what I said. is going back and forth between the angels and the Lord. The angels are doing the work. Who's saying it's good? The Most High. And the power said it is good. Then it goes back to say, and the power said, let us do this. And then the power said, it's good. The powers say this. The powers say that. The powers are the actual angels, plural. And then the powers are the Most High who has powers. In this case, the person who has powers said, made man in his own image. Now, what does the image mean? Because does God have a vagina? Huh? You might want to answer? I answer this online. Does God have a vagina? No, he doesn't. How are there women then? Is there a female God up there that we miss? That she's so submissive that she don't say nothing? We don't even know she exists. Now, I would like my wives to be like that. So that's not exactly true. But no, go ahead,
But didn't Allah told y'all they were come from a mother from like one of the what's the name, from biblical times back then?
Yes, 4 women made the 12 tribes of Israel from one husband. Shared their man. But that's not the point. The point of this is who was talking? Who was it? It was the Lord who said, God said, let us make man in our own image, right? I mean, that was the angels who said that. But then the Lord said, and the power made man in his own image. How do you know that it's one person? It said his. It did not use our. Every other time it said God, it said our. It's only time it doesn't say ours when it says, and God said it was good, which is singular. So you got plural, then you're going back to singular, plural, and back to singular. It didn't say, and God said, and the gods said this is good, but everything else is God said this, our. God said this, us. Or God did, Salaki says God did this, and then it's us, our. But then it just says God said this. It don't say they said this. The God, they said this. It don't say it. It says us, our, and then it goes back to just one person. Read on, Barzal, so we can, get to the main point. Continue the lesson. Go ahead.
God. So God created man in his own image, and in the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them.
Wait, hold up. Bars. That was bars. It was absolute bars. Can you read that again?
God. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 27. So God created man in his own image.
God created man in his own image. His own lets you know it is not more than one person. That is his own house. I mean, not unless you identify as 3 dead people in 2022. I was messing with my rib yesterday, bro. So I said, I identify as half a man, half a female horse. So call me Mr. and Mrs. Horse. Like, you know what I mean? And I said, since you my wife, they gotta call you Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Horse. You know how dumb that is in 2022. Unless God identifies as 3 people, then we gotta pay attention to what's being said. And we gotta understand slang. Keep going, bros. I'll read it again.
So God created man in his own image.
Go ahead. In
the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them.
In the image of God created he. Meaning in the image of this God created he them. Male and female. So created he him. Create. So I'm about to mix it up. Created he, male and female. Created he them. And I just jammed that up. Read it again, Barzal.
So God created man in his own image.
So his own, one person. This God, this context, one person. Go ahead.
In the image of God created he him.
Now, created he him. Go ahead.
Male and female.
Now, created he him, male and female. Old Quaker English. Created he, because it's written in Hebrew, meaning he created him, meaning he created himself. He created for himself, male and female. Created he him, male and female, meaning he created him, male and female. That's Old Quaker English. He created him, meaning for himself, male and female. Go ahead.
Come. Male and female created he them.
Now, male and female created he. That's how you know the created he is how we were writing in Hebrew. Isupk. That's actually what it is. Isupk. Right? This is the word Aisha, which means make or do. Right? And then why at the end, I told you it was his. Isupk, make or created he, and then him, meaning he created him, male and female. Go ahead.
Is that how it looks like similar words to what the logo looks like?
Similar words to what logo looks like.
The school logo.
Yeah, because these are all the same letters. These are all the same letters, but not the same word. Right? It's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G is used all the time. Now, created he him, male and female, meaning he created male and female. Created he them. Let you know that he created him. Now, how, if it is he, how is it? I gotta give it to y'all. How is it now just one person when it was us and our before? Let us, our. But remember, kept going back and forth. And now you know who is the top dog. Because he did bang, bang. Made male and female. Go ahead, Barzal, read on.
Come. And God blessed them.
And who blessed them?
And God blessed them.
Go ahead.
And God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply.
Go ahead.
And replenish the earth. And subdue it. And have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth.
Who said that? Where's the us? Where's the our? Go ahead.
Is that the oppressor guy talking? Like when it says us?
That was the angel. But who was saying that? Who just spoke just now? Go ahead.
Like, sir, God, right?
Yeah. Because that's who put the order out to do all of this, which is why he's the one that is checking it to say, this is good. I like that. That's good. Christians don't break this down because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Which is why they don't understand Mashapatwa. They don't understand his judgment. The oppressor don't understand Mashapatwa. They don't understand their judgment. That's coming. Esau don't understand the judgment that they have coming. Their judgment is a different judgment from Mashapat now. Mashapat Nawa is our judgment. Their judgment is not our judgment. Because Nawa at the end, Nawa at the end of a root word means us or our. And that's how you know that it's saying this yum is plural. And then when it's saying our, that's plural. But then when it says he in Hebrew, that is definitely singular. Hebrew is a straightforward language. You cannot say that it's not one person talking. Because when you read Hebrew, it's going to say now. It's going to say yum. But then when you see he, that's going to be singular. When you say his, that's singular. It's not 5 people. Christians don't understand the Bible because they can't read Hebrew. And if they read Hebrew, they would have to not be uppity to understand slang. You take a nigga out the hood, but you cannot take the hood out of the nigga. You can take a Negro out of Beverly Hills. Can you take the Beverly Hills out the Negro? You can take a Negro out of slavery, but can you take the slavery out of a Negro? It's hard to do. Can you take that out of a Hispanic? Can you? It's hard to do. We do it in the Isupk. I didn't say it couldn't be done. It's hard to do. Can you take that out of the spick, out of the wetback, out of the Negro? Can you take that out of them? Can you take the slavery out of us? No. Oh yeah, you can. You can make us free in the mind. But here's the great thing about the Isupk. We're free because we keep the slavery in us. Our people out in the world, they're not free because they get rid of slavery. They take the slavery out of them. And that's why they're not free. And you have to understand this thing to understand why they're slave. Because they forgot where they came from. They are now slaves to the oppressor. And they don't understand the oppressor's judgment. So now let's go back to they. Now remember, I put they up here, right? And I want to show you. Now I did the slang first. They judgment. Esau don't understand they judgment. Some of these uppity Negroes don't understand they judgment that they got coming. And this is why it's they, because in order to make this they, you have to put Yah at the beginning and Y at the end, right? So you gotta erase this. Gotta put Yah at the beginning, and then you'll see Y at the end of the word. So Yah Mashapatwa means they judgment. Now this is the actual formal way to say it. Mashapatwa, they judgment. I saw Yama Shapatwa. Yama Shapatwa. I saw Yama Shapatwa. Esau, they judgment. Bawa. They judgment is coming. Yep. I saw Yama Shapatwa Bawa. Esau, their judgment is coming. Whether Yadaiwa, whether they know, Wala'a or not, is up to them. Now, this is the formal way. You'll see Yah at the beginning, Y at the end. But you also, because we are people with a slang culture, you will not see Yah at the beginning. A lot of words that you won't read in the Bible that says they. A lot of stuff we read in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, when you see that why, it's saying they. Sometimes it's saying this right here. Just show you what I put up there the first time. Remember the first word that I put up? Sometimes it's saying there. But that is rare. But sometimes it's saying there. Because of the slang. Now, since we got there up there, let's put there. Let's put there the actual formal way to really write this in the way that you're going to see it the most. You're going to see this the most. Boom, boom. I was trying to write over stuff. Let me stop being lazy. It's T-H-E-I-R. I think I'll be spelling it wrong. There is So lock here, put it up. Put it up there. So my shapat now is usually going to have a yah there. Now I'll show you. This yah. I'll make another thing right here, just so y'all can see this. This is going to be short for connector. Connector, because yah is the connector. All right. It connects the subject to the preposition. So you'll see shapat ya hum. Shapat ya hum. So take this ma off. This ya off. You'll see shapat, and you have the character ya as a connector, and then you'll see hum. Hum is the formal way to say their judgment. Ma shapat ya hum. Their judgment. A lot of stuff we read in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, when it got why, it's saying they. Something why, they. And they shall have no such and such. Or something yahum, and there shall be something. You know what I mean? Or not be something. So lock it. Sister, can I get a shot of some strong? Not a lot, just a little bit. You heat it up for like 10 seconds. A lot of 10 systems in the PK. All right, I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to read Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. Not the whole thing, but I'm going to read this some of it. All right, boom. Let me see. Oh, damn. I'm in deep. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. Boom. You shall do this, you shall not do that. So Leviticus 23rd chapter. All right, they. Here we go. They shall be baking with leaven. Let's use that. All right, so this is Leviticus. Where I go, I'll do it. All right. This is Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, 17th verse. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to read it. Mama wa shab. So like it. Mama wa shabath yikam. All right, remember that yah, it's that first word. It's a longer word. Mama wa shabath yikam. All right. Go ahead.
So how do you tell it like it's written in Hebrew? Like how do you tell?
Huh?
So like how can you tell it's written in Hebrew? Like how do you know how to read it?
Oh, well, once you learn the brother asked, how do you know, like how are you able to read it? You got to learn some of the root words, which is the point of us doing classes like this, and you got to learn the endings. But before all that, you actually got to learn the letters. Then learn the connectors, which we going over now, prefix and suffix. And I mean, and then learn words. And once you learn the words and the connectors, then you'll know. But once you're able to tell where the connectors are, then you good. And then you just learn the words afterwards. All right. And for some, oh damn. All right, here we go. We was at 17. So I'm gonna just keep on reading. All right. So Mama Shad, it's like a Mama. I believe this is Washab Thayakam. All right. Thabaya Awa, the water. Thabaya Awa Lakam. Thanawa Wapa. Shathim. Shanya Aishar Nayam. Salaf Tha Yana. Kamataza Fa'a Kayana Ba Kawarium La Yahweh. All right. Now let's see which word they used as they. All right. Because they didn't have the formal they on it. So let's see how we do it. All right. So the word that was they, where they used they. Because now, okay, also you got to remember this, the tenses as well. The tenses apply too. So they shall be baking. I don't even know if you can see this, bro. There you go. They shall. I believe you can make that out a little bit. They shall, the second one. And that word was tha ya yana. Now, and it came from the root word haya. All right. Haya meaning come to pass. Right? Now, remember we did haya before. But the way they did it was they added tha and then ya and then na. I'm gonna tell you now that the tha at the beginning, I can show you this better than I can tell you. I'll show you better than I can tell you. I'm gonna tell you and show you. Tha at the beginning is the tense for they, feminine, right? Remember, this is talking about baking something. So this is not an actual person. So this is something that we have dominion over. So it's going to be in the feminine. Plus, whenever the Lord talks to us, he speaks to us in feminine because we are the lesser in authority. But in this case, this is a simple tense. Because it's talking about food, it ain't even talking about us. So it's going to be in feminine. But I'm going to show you that, and this was the future tense. All right? So I want y'all to see this real quick. I'm going to try to turn this to the side. That might work out better in our favor. All right, there we go. So y'all see this right here? It says future tense. Right? It says future tense. Now I'm going to make this very big. This is you plural, right? Oh, Salaki. You plural. Where we at? You plural feminine is the same as they feminine. And I'll show you. You plural feminine. I don't know if you can see it. It says tha shamar na. Now the root word or the example word that they're using is shamar. But then if you see they, you see the word. So let me try to turn this. If you can see it, it says you feminine plural. Then at the bottom it says they feminine, right? At the top is you. At the bottom is they. At the top it says a thun. At the bottom it says hun. Right? A thun, just like we say Yahweh Shamar al thun, you plural for you, but it's for the sisters. And then you got tha shamar na, and at the bottom it has thun tha shamar na, because you feminine plural is the same thing as they feminine plural. Because why? The you is they. The you is plural, and it's plural for men. No, it's plural for women. So you bitch's, or after you get done the conversation, you say, man, they some bitch. Those sisters, they some straight up bitch. Is the same thing. I hate to use that, but I know that Israel understands that. So like, trying to teach a class, and I know I gotta be. You take the nigga out the hood, can't take the hood out the hood. It's fine. And Isupk, we do teach you how to do that though. Now, I want to show you here, right? So you got at the top, you got a thun, tha shamar na, and then at the bottom you got hun, tha shamar na. So lucky I had a good word. The light wasn't in the way. All right. So you still got tha at the beginning. Let me see if I can take that off of there. Yeah. Hun, tha shamar na, a thun, tha shamar na. All right. So the na that was on, I'll show you right here. So they use the tense though, which is different from just a suffix, right? What the hell I just do? So what they did was the root word was hayah, right? Hayah. Hayah. What they did is tha, ha, hayah. Because remember, in our language, letters can drop off. So instead of it being another H there was no need to put it. Because why we won't write a super long word, I can just take the letter out. It was tha, hayah, and then it was this right here, the connector, and then na. Because tha, this right here, and this is a part of the actual tense, which was they, feminine, plural. All right. This is the root word, and then this right here is the connector. To connect subject to the preposition. The preposition was come to pass. The subject, I believe the preposition might have been them. I forget which one is which. But it's they, it's connecting they to come to pass, or shall do this. Future tense, right? So it's connecting they to shall. All right? So it was tha, hayah, yana. The higher yana. All right, the higher yana. Now, notice I tried to speed up what I was saying. Instead of saying the higher yana, I just said the higher yana. Because in our language, if we were speaking it fluently, it wouldn't sound like a baby. Trying to say apple, how you break it down for a baby. Toy, like you saying it slow. When they get old, you like, pick them goddamn toys up. Like, they get that. But when you're trying to teach them toy, you gotta be like, toy, phone, say mama. And then when they get older, you like, dad, come open the door. Yeah, I mean, when they're a baby, you saying dad, mom, taking them through the whole damn thing. There we go. So that was a good example. It was sort of a bad example, but it was good for the teaching purpose. Because I wanted to show y'all they. Let me give you one. I'd like to give you one. Can I give you one over here? No, wait. give you one because all these have an hour. But we've been on this for a minute. I want to give you one though. I know it might be some in Psalms 83 as well. Just don't want to spend too much time on they, because we spent a lot of time on it, but it was good for the class. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. They that hate thee. Let's do that.
So like, can I read it?
Yeah. Give me Psalms 83. Give me they that hate thee. That should be good. That should do it. All right. They have said, let us take to ourselves. You know what I mean? I got a good one in let's do. And they, it's Psalms 83 with all the theys in there. They that hate thee have lifted up their head. All right, Psalms 83 and verse 2. I'll show y'all on here.
I got a Bible.
Yeah, the guard will get you one. I'm gonna let y'all know now. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see. There's a Y right here. Character Y right there in that last, not the last word, but the second to last word. So you know you gotta move it back some. There's the character Y right there. Trying to get it up there for y'all. Slocky got me in the camera like a creep again. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. You got also the second verse. You have Y. This says Ya Ira Yumwa. Ya Ira Yumwa. That Y at the end is they. Do the second verse. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Oops, lock it. Oh, this is verse 3. Psalms 83 and verse 3. The Ira Yamwa. Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against they.
Against who?
They.
Against thy
people.
Now, Imaka, Ya Ira Yamwa, Sawada, Waya, Thaya, Aitazawa. Oh, there we go. Waya Tha, Ya Aitazawa. Al Tazapawanyaka. So that was Psalms 83 and verse 3. Al Imaka, Ya Ira Yamwa, Sawada, Wayatha, Ya Aitazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka. That's verse 3. Now, Ya Ira Yamwa is this word right here, and I'll show you. And it's saying, they have taken crafty. Ya Ira Yamwa, they have taken crafty. Of course, it's probably used with another word. Iram is the root word, but they put a ya in between the ya is a connector between the two letters ra and ma, and then y at the end is the second one. I know y'all can't see it, but the y at the end to say that. All right, Ira Yum Y. They have taken crafty. Okay. All right. So now, all right, let's keep going. Now, we wanted to do this. Let's do a different word. Add this up for a minute. Right? Let's do different words. Somebody pick a letter. Since you pick a letter from the American alphabet A to Z, any letter you pick, we'll use. C. All right, letter C. Let's see what we're gonna get out of. Let's see what we're gonna get out of C. All right. Can I get a time check, Barzal?
Oh God, 8:33.
8:33. So we got some time, right? All right, cool. Do. A, E, boom, 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 C. Here we go. Companion. Companion. Conquer. I like that. Like conquer. Let's do that. Let's do conquer. I got you. I'll let conquer. All right. So conquer is ma na tazak. Ma na tazak. Conquer. All right. Put it up here first. And this is something that Israelites, we need in our spirit, man. We need the spirit of knowing that we will conquer in the end. All right. Ma na tazak. Instead of it being ma na tazakah, is ma na tazak. It means conquer. All right. Ma na tazak. So, what I want to do is, since we just went into they, and the first thing that we pulled as an example was actually a tense and not a suffix or prefix, because the tenses, if you noticed, it was sort of a suffix and a prefix. Remember, they, if I said they conquered, meaning those sisters, right? It would be tha, mana, tazak, na. Tha, mana, tazak, na. Right? And we would have to put tha at the beginning, then mana, tazak, and then na at the end. Because these two characters are connected. And it would mean they conquered. Right? But they would be feminine. It would be feminine plural. Or it might be saying you conquer, but you feminine plural. Let me tell you something. Thamana tazakna. Thamana tazakna. You sisters in the Isupk, thamana tazakna. You conquered. You conquered the world. You conquered Ha'aratazak. Thamana tazakna Ha'aratazak. All right, now that's the formal way of saying it. I could have just said Aratazak. I didn't have to say Ha'aratazak to say the. Right? Ha'aratazak would have been the prefix to say the. So if I would put ha, if I would say ha ratazah, ha would be a prefix to say the. You know what I mean? But notice here is a prefix and a suffix, but it's a tense. It's not the same as sort of a prefix or a suffix. All right. Now, if I wanted to say, because remember, this was, I believe, the future tense, I believe. Let me just check what we just did. Boom, let me check what we just did. All right. I want to go back to the tenses just to make sure. Because I forget whether, I know y'all might still remember, but I didn't forget. Yeah, it was a future tense. So instead of it saying they conquered, it's not actually saying they conquered. It's saying they will conquer. right? So just make this a little bit smaller. So now in Hebrew, it's a perfect example for slang, right? Because it's either saying you will conquer or they will conquer, and both talking about sisters. So this character Tha and the characters Na and Ha. So Tha at the beginning and then Na at the end. It says oh, it might just be me. The sisters in the Isupk, they will conquer. Or you will conquer Isupk sisters. Or sisters in the Isupk, you will conquer. Or the sisters in the Isupk, they will conquer. So imagine Commander Juliana saying, the sisters in the Isupk, they will conquer. Or imagine them saying, you sisters out there in the UPK, you will conquer. It's the same way, the same thing being said. Tha mana tazakna. The mana tazakna. Ha ratazak. The world, the earth, the land. All right? You will conquer. Now that's feminine, right? And this is good because sisters, I know a lot of sisters, because y'all deal mostly in the flesh, sort of seem hard to conquer yourself or conquer what the world has faced you with from the, oppression of these devils. But sisters conquer all the time. In the UPK, it is just obvious. Sisters are doing so many good things and not being whores, not being sluts and lesbians and bisexual, not setting men up to be killed, not trying to use niggas for child support. I mean, come on, man. That's enough right there. Not having sex for a job, not aborting their babies for a job, or for the thought of having the career of who they could be, that they're probably never going to be. They're not doing those type of things. You are not doing those type of things. Y'all sisters, Tamana Tazakna, you will conquer, or y'all will conquer. Remember, this is just for the sake of slang. Feminine plural, just think of y'all. But in this case, the y'all is talking about women. Y'all will conquer. Tamana Tazakna, y'all will conquer. Or the new sisters that come into the ISUPK, the Mana Tazakna, they will conquer. They will conquer. I can say, I'm not sure if gum goes at the end. I believe gum is at the end. To say also, the Mana Tazakna gum. All right. Gum is a term that means is a slang. Gum in Hebrew. Give me Psalms 883. Give me Asher also a joint with them. Means also. It also means yea. I don't know if y'all can see this because of the light, but it also means yea. It's also used as a slang. And if you know what yea is, yea in itself is a slang. Like, yeah, I mean, also, it is a slang. Gum is a term. It's a slang term. I'll pull it up for you as well. Give me Asher also a journal with them. Psalms 83 might be around. All right, go ahead.
It's a book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 8.
Verse 8, go ahead.
Azure is also joined with them.
Gum Ashawar. So it went first. Gum Ashawar They have opened the children of Lot, Salah. Is a part where it says yea. Boom, boom, boom. Is give me that part where it says something yea. Is it yea? They have hope in the children of Lot. No. It's not that. They have taken. You got it. Most High Christ. Go ahead.
It's a book of Psalm chapter 83, verse 17. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish.
All right. So I don't know if they use gum in this verse right here. I don't think they use gum for yea, something, right? They didn't use it. But if you go back to verse 8, and I'll just show you right here what gum is used as. When we look it up, it's going to say yay, because it's a slang. And I'll show you right here. All you gotta do is pull it up. And I know y'all can see this though. This says gum. All right. I know it's blurry as hell, but that says gum. Okay. I know y'all can see these two letters though. Gum. All right. This is what it's used as. You see that at the bottom of 1? It says also, even, indeed, moreover, yea. Which is why I told you we go to yea. Also, moreover, giving emphasis, neither, nor, with negative, even for stress. To say even, but as a stress, how we say, you know what I mean? Also, of correspondence of retribution is a slang word. Look at G. Even, yea, though, with even in hypothetical case, and then again in the like. Gum is a slang. I'll even read the let me read this for you. Man, there's a lot on here. I don't really want to go into all of it. Let me I can't remember the prevalent part. Here it is. Sheesh. And so look, this is how you know it's a slang. Imagine if you had to write Yamin out and what it means. Wouldn't it look something like this? Wouldn't it look like Yamin? You feel me? Right. In the sense of, are you with me? Do you understand what I understand? And the conjugals, blah, 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 you know how to use all that. Right? But I'll just read the main part of it. Okay? Yay. Okay. So here it is. See yay. All right? Boom, 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 da, 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 da. It says gum ra'ah. So it goes in the beginning. Gum ra'ah. So yay. And then it says see, boom, boom, boom. That's in Genesis 29 and 30. All right. So it's used as yay, but it goes in the beginning of a word. And it gave us a scripture to go to, Genesis 29 and 30. We don't have to go to it, time's sake. It's used as not even, you know. Now I'm gonna read this for you. It often only serves to make a sentence emphatic. Hold on, y'all. This is number 3. All right, I'm gonna show y'all this. I'm gonna try my best to make this big so y'all can see it, right? And also, it's used as a true thing disconnected. I can't even see. All right. But if y'all can see number 3, let me move it over. Say it's often. It's not good. Sip on some of this strong real quick. Let me grow out. All right, there we go. Yay! I need it strong. Go. All right. And then throw it up. All right, so here we go. We at number. I just messed it up. Number 3. Here we go. All right, now y'all can see it. All right, number 3, it often only serves to make a sentence emphatic. Here we are right here. To make a sentence emphatic. And sometimes may be rendered, yea, indeed, truly, or else eschews that the next word has a considerable emphasis. Then it gave us Job 18:5, Gum a war, Rashayim, Yadaika. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out. All right, and that's the emphasis. Like the light of the wicked gonna be put out. You know what I mean? Go. So in this case, gum will go at the beginning. Gum, it goes at the beginning. So it wouldn't be at the end. It would go gum, fa, mana, tazak. Gum, famana tazakna. And that's to say, they will conquer. Yamin. Alright? Here we go. Yamin. Yamin, they're going to conquer. These sisters that come into the school, they will conquer. So it's actually, Yamin, they're going to conquer. Or, you know, they're going to conquer today. We would say it at the end. Well, we say it anyway. But remember, it said sometimes it shows that the next word is the emphasis. Yamin, they gonna conquer. That's slang. Now, where's the Christian pastor to break that down? We just broke down Yamin in the Bible. Where is he to do that? Get him off his cocaine. He might could teach you something. Maybe. I doubt it, though. Come on, dog. They need to put some respect on Isupk. Gone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They gonna conquer. You know what I mean? You gonna conquer. Y'all gonna conquer. Y'all sisters. Gum, Amana Tazakna. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna conquer. Y'all have. See, here's the thing about the Hebrew class. The Hebrew class is not a big scripture breakdown class. We have so many, we got 6 days of the week to break down scriptures. And in the Hebrew class, we still go into scriptures. But it's not actually a scripture breakdown class. This is like a school class. But school is hella boring. School is boring to me. That's why I thought it best to drop out. Yo, leave me alone right now. All right? I'm joking. But I did, but it's not the point. The problem in America is this. Because we got so much on our minds, it's hard to sit in a class where you are literally being taught like in a classroom. Because if you learn, like we've been speaking, we just been putting different sentences up on a board and going through them, different phrases and saying it. Gam thamana tazakna. If somebody asks you what Hebrew is or to speak Hebrew, say gam thamana tazakna, especially if you're a sister. And say it so soft. When they ask you what you just say Yamin, y'all gonna conquer. Isupk women though. Talking about women. Give me a time check, bro. Goddamn.
Oh God, 8:53.
8:53. All right. This is what I want to do now. I'm gonna put some prefixes and suffixes up on the board. And I'm gonna leave this Yah connected here. Remember, this means connected, right? And Yah, it connects the subject to the preposition. I'm gonna try to put it all up here. All right. Go. You know what I mean? Now in this class, brother, I done broke down Psalms the 8th chapter as a rap through the Spirit of the Lord. You remember that? Showed you, y'all mean the other class I showed you how you say BSS Negro. You feminine made Negro. I showed you when you call a man a bitch through the Spirit of the Lord in the Bible. Come on, man. Oh, everything is black. Rapping, calling cats a bitch, saying y'all mean. And I ain't talking about, I'm talking about we looking at the actual text that is written. We went and looked at Hebrew. Come on, man. They better put some goddamn respect on my goddamn name. To me, I think the Hebrew class is the heaviest class when it comes to learning. Okay, not learning, but seeing the proof that the Bible is Black and Hispanic culture. I think is the heaviest class, hands down, because you get to see it yourself. Like, you can download the Blue Letter Bible and it's there. Listen, give me woman in the Bible. Just give me woman. Just type in the word woman, whatever scripture you pick, just go to it. Whichever one, I'm just going to scroll up. It's woman everywhere. I just pick whatever one Barzal asked me to pick.
Like, yeah, let's go with.
You gotta see Barzal. He like, he going through.
Right, yeah.
They better put some respect on her name, man.
Those are the Titus 2 and 3.
All right, wait, go to the. I'm at Titus. This y'all know I'm at Titus 2 and 3. This y'all know this is it right here, Titus 2 and 3. And I wasn't there. I scrolled up a little bit and it was there. But now I'm gonna try Titus 2 and 3 because sometimes in the they'll have the reference to Hebrew in the breakdown. So I'm gonna try to see if I can find it. Because some of these have the actual Hebrew reference to it. Like where it's in Hebrew. Damn, I gotta show y'all that shit stuff too. It's a lot of language. I gotta show y'all that too, where you can click on this. Like, you see how it says G, something right here. Right here it says G, something. It's like right over here, right here. If you use to click on that, you can it'll take you back to the Hebrew sometimes, because this is Greek. So it's taking me to the Greek breakdown. But I can also go here and I can scroll up and it'll sometimes, oh look, god damn, ain't this something? This is perfect. It takes me back to the Hebrew. That's Zaquan right there. Where I got his name from. Zaquan meaning ancient or old. Right? Or it means ancestor or ancient. But here you can see it has the Greek, and then it says Plato others Septuagint for Zaquan. Zaquan is Greek, right? This is ambassador, it's telling you what it is. Look, old man and age man. And then I go here is Zaquan. So I was saying woman, but they didn't have it for woman in this one. So give me something in the Old Testament that says woman. Well, so like I showed y'all this pick something in the Old Testament because I would have to try to keep looking for New Testament scriptures where it references the Hebrew. But I'm glad you showed that because even the Greek words, when Captain Cotton's out be cutting people, when you go to the Greek, and then sometimes you can go straight to that Hebrew word, there's no way around to say that we're lying. because even the Greek will reference you back to Hebrew. Some of the words. There's certain words there is not a translation. Anything Old Testament. You pick any one. It don't even matter. I'm about to show you a BASS.
Proverbs 31 and 27.
Proverbs 31 and 27. Let me get with you. Luke. Where we at? Ruth.
They said woman, right?
Yeah, woman. So every one of y'all want. Let's go to. This is how you call a man a PUSSY. We call a man a BITCH, ASS, NIEDA. I'm just gonna show you. I just looked up woman. That's it. And we wasn't looking up woman to look up BITCH. Go ahead.
Somebody said Proverbs 31 and 3.
Proverbs 31. Damn, the virtuous woman. You know it's talking about a girl. This is good. Proverbs 31 and 3. Give not thy strength unto a woman, nor thy ways unto strong things, right? So we know it's talking about a female. The word here is, so right here is this one is la na shayam, right? But it is the actual word asha, but it has the tenses on it, and it will show you right here H802 la na shayam. La meaning two, and then na is the tense, meaning I believe it's future tense for a woman. And then sha is from the word asha, and then yam. So this is it right here. La na shayam H802 unto a woman. Right? Is a sha. Alright, female, wife. You see all that, right? Feminine, female, wife, it's woman. It's gonna close out with this. Now, I'm gonna show y'all it is right here. This is number 1. So, a woman, every age, condition, right? Now, if we just so happen just to scroll down just a little bit more. Wife, you see that word wife, right? We know it's talking about a woman. But if you just get this stop right here at C. It says, as a man is praised for valor. Hold on. As a man is praised for valor, constancy, and an intrepid mind. See that right there? So woman is used as a term of reproach. So woman is used as a term of reproach to a cowardly man. This is in the Bible. One who is timid, meaning he's soft, undecided, can't make his mind up, he's weak. And then they give you scriptures, bro. Isaiah 19 and 16, 3 and 12. Woman is used for a term as a cowardly man. You call him a bro. What do you call a man today when he's a coward? You call him a bro. You hoe, ASS Negro. If you're up north, you BITCH, ASS Negro. Call him a woman. That's by the Bible. Who made up B? Did the white man made up BITCH, ASS Negro?
No, sir.
He did not, did he? Did he make up you hoe, ASS Negro?
No, sir.
He gave you scriptures, dog. Go ahead, bro. You want to bring something up?
God said it.
Huh?
God said it, sir.
Thank you. That's the lower spirit. It said if he was timid. It said if he was undecided, can't make your mind up. soft in the mind. You use a hoe. Use a. Alright. That being said.
Slovakia.
Go ahead.
Do you still need the book of Esther?
What you got, Esther?
That word you just said.
Oh, woman.
Yeah, no.
Timid. Just read it. You got it.
This is Esther, chapter 10, verse 1. And the king of Esther laid a tribute upon the land and upon the islands of the sea. What is it?
Say it again.
Slovakia. Esther, chapter 10, verse 1. And the king of Esther laid a tribute upon the land, upon the islands of the sea.
Oh, the idols. An idol is, damn, I ain't just don't remember. All right. It's the reason why idol is in there is good when you pulled up Esther for this is because the idols, damn, they have something to do with this context, and I can't remember what it is. But if you look up idols. All right, it's idol. It's something about an idol, right? There's certain things as an idol. Damn it, I cannot remember exactly what it is. It just jogged my memory, but I will have it next week for y'all. Idol is the same thing. It's the same spirit as what we just went over, and it has something to do with. I'm not sure if it's the might be weakness. I think that's what it is. Salaki, I gotta get it for y'all next week. But Salaki, damn, I just brought this up like a few months ago. Idols and weakness. I'm gonna show you how they pair together. Can't do it now. We gotta wrap up the class. But for a fact, I believe the weakness has something to do with belief in idols. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it is. Read the scripture again. If y'all got it, this is why. I'm gonna put these words up here. Go ahead. I ain't gonna make me go into idols. I'm gonna definitely go into it next week because I brought this out a while ago, a long time ago. And it's crazy, sis, that you even went into Esther or that this came up with this topic because it's something about an idol or worshiping an idol is the weakness of something. And it makes you soft. I can guarantee you. I remember this topic. Now, y'all remember I said this. I'm going to bring this up next week. Go ahead, you can read the scripture.
And the king of Esther laid the tribute upon the land and upon the islands of the sea.
And the king did what?
And the king of Esther laid a tribute upon the land and upon the islands of the sea.
So this bastard, he made tribute upon the land and upon the idols of the city. So this bastard made us pay, or made people pay. He put tribute on the land, which is tax, and he put tax on your idols. And I'm telling you, I cannot wait till I find this. I hate when this happens, man. But I'm not, listen, I'm guarantee you, because I just went over this, that it has something that went idols and weakness. Damn it, that's what it was. That's exactly what it is. It's a word. It's a word that idol is. Let me go into it. Come on, hold on. What scripture was that? Just jog my memory.
That was Esther chapter 10, verse 1.
Esther 10 and 1, right? Now this is a little bonus for y'all. They better put some goddamn respect on the Isupk, man. Listen, we wasn't listening. All right, 10 and 1, right? Now, I found this out, right, from looking up, doing names. Oh, no, it says upon the idols of the sea. I thought it said the idols of the sea. Let me just go to idol, since you brought that up. That's talking about the islands. Right? I'm going to look up idols for you. Because this word idol, that scripture was talking about the king put tribute upon the islands and upon the land. But it's crazy that you mentioned idols and weakness. I want to show y'all something real quick. Boom, false gods, bang, bang, bang. Oh, Mars. Oh, you wanna pass over this? They put some goddamn respect. They say weak, feeble. You can't see it, but you see this. That word right there is weak. Right here. Weak, and next to it is feeble. That's the word idol. Marzo, they better put some goddamn respect on our goddamn name, Marzo. Hold up. You gonna read it? Can you read this before we get up out of here? It's the second definition. And turn it to the side. I'd do better with this camera. It's blocking. Vanity, weakness, gave you a scripture. Go ahead, you read the second definition.
Oh, God.
That puts some respect on our goddamn name.
Vanity, weakness, vain decisions, vain comforters. That's it.
But what was the first two?
The first one was of nothing, of naught, empty.
I'm talking about the second verse. Of the second definition.
The second definition.
The one you just read. Vain,
vanity,
and then
weakness.
Yeah. Because that's how you get to serving an idol. You be weak. You gotta be. A man becomes a shot because he's too weak to stand up for his God, and that's how he ends up serving an idol. How does a woman end up serving an idol? Timid, undecided on whether you're gonna stand with God or you're gonna be a damn coward. That being said, I'm gonna pass the class over to priest and officer 1000, the iron spirit, not the cowardly, not the weak, the iron spirit, priest and officer Marzal Rakan. All right, tap it up.
Officer Morale in my hand. It's the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana, rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment, read about in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Also the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Ma'asherah means 10% in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord give to the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for the priest, not mandatory, whatever amount you like to give, up to come to holy convocation, will be the Feast of Dedication, which is the 25th day of the 9th month by the space of 8 days, which falls on December 17th, which is a Saturday. So the space of 8 days, which means we'll be celebrating 8 days back to back, doing it up for the Most High. You can read about this in the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. My aqua to chuck the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start to wear all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and a scarf. With that, just the brothers, I'm out, which means to stand. In the Israel, we're going to get the brothers a courteous salute. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat Katham. Guys, from time with your hands down, sorry. Jay turn to face the system now. You can imagine if he had a 45-degree angle on your right hand class over your left, and when we say Barak, bring up over the hand, you smite your chest and say the salute back to the brothers. Men of Israel, we're going to give the sisters a courteous salute. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak, Yahweh Shamar Lathan by Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Alathan,
Alathan,
by Hashem
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
You can say it with me, the Most High Roger, the Most High Roger, the name of Christ. Guys, been tied, which is hand down, class dismissed.
All right, y'all can take a look at this. While it's all, man, if you mute the mic real quick, y'all can just copy that down. All right, shalom, Israel. Y'all about to show right thumb.